Hey, how's it going? This is Josh from Books by Josh. So, today I actually have a list of questions from college students in our college system about anything really. I asked them. So, the first question I got was, what is the easiest way to make money? In my honest opinion, the easiest way to make money is in sales. The reason sales make a lot of money is because the higher markup, you get commission based on sales. So any sales paying job, you can make anywhere from 20,000 commission to a couple $100,000 in commission. I actually know a couple people whose base salary are around $40,000 to $50,000 and who have earned in excess of $150,000 to $200,000. Not saying that everybody's going to get that, but there's a good chance you can make money with sales. Second question, how do I know if I'm on the right path? Well, the only way to know if you're on the right path is if you're following your dream, if you're actually doing what you love to do. What will my future be like? The future, nobody knows, but one thing is for certain. You have to start planning now for the future. You have to plan financially. You have to plan a career choice that's going to pay well. Why is money so important? This is a bit harder to answer because money actually holds no value. It's just a promise that there's a value attached to it. If you don't believe me, you can look up the American Dream on YouTube. What do I want to do in life? You have to really ask yourself that. Me personally, I just want to be my own person. Some people might want to help others like I do also. Other people want to be rich and successful. Others just want to be teachers. It's all what motivates you in life. You find a role model and you stick to them. Is going to college worth it? This is a controversial topic. As you guys may or may not have known, I'm a college dropout. College isn't for everyone. One of my high school teachers, Mr. Mungelsing, always said, college isn't for everyone. At the time, I didn't understand. Why isn't college for everyone? Don't we need college? But he always said, you see everybody on Wall Street with the briefcase? There's not paperwork in there. It's just their lunch. Society makes you think that you need college for all jobs. I know very successful people that have over $1 million in assets that never graduated college. But I do know people that graduate college that have more assets or around the same or even less. You need experience. I do apologize for sniffling. I'm still overcoming a common cold. What can I do for the rest of my life that'll make me happy? Another good question. You can find a niche. A niche is something that you enjoy. Me, it's writing and speaking to people. Hey, I've been told I can try being a motivational speaker. Hey, I'll give it a shot. But the only thing that'll make you happy is something that you truly enjoy in life. What is an acceptable age for marriage? Honestly, this is not a controversial question, but my take on this is in the mid-30s. Because by the mid-30s of your life, you just settle down with what you want to do in life. You should have an emergency fund, some savings, maybe some passive income coming in, and you have a career. Early 20s is a bit harder because you're still not settled in life. But if your heart says yes, I say go for it. Oh man. When am I going to use any of the stuff I learned in school? It depends what you learn. I was actually blessed to be able to go to a specialized high school. My college choice wasn't the greatest, and honestly in college I didn't learn as much as I did in high school. And I actually applied certain things I learned from high school today, but a lot of the things I learned from books. Books are our greatest teachers because you're getting so much information for $10 to $15. Things in school sometimes don't pan out, and they don't really teach you real world experience. I know math is important, but I never have to draw a parabola in my lifetime because it's not for everyday use. Why does race and ethnicity matter? They don't. Honestly, it's just that people are scared of people. Humanity itself doesn't like change. And by being a different skin color and race, you're different. So you're changed from the status quo. That's all that is, in my opinion. Why does my sexual orientation matter? Honestly, this society that we live in today is chauvinistic. It believes in male dominance because in the past time, the men were the sole providers. But because of World War II, women actually began to get more power. It's sad, but women sometimes don't make as much as men in the same position. I'm not saying that feminists are fully right, but it is true to some extent. But there are women firefighters now, everything. So women are coming up in the world. What would I do without technology? Honestly, that one is a real thinker. Technology runs my life now. I'm doing this with a cell phone. I do have a DSLR and stuff like that, but as you can see, I'm using audio from a Bluetooth. I'm using a camera. I'm uploading to internet. Technology, our society will fail, in my opinion, if we don't have technology anymore. But if I was trapped on an island, that would be fun. That's all I can say. How are generations getting worse? Generations aren't really getting worse. It's that we're setting the bar too low. If you look back in time, technology wasn't as present. So, guess what? We worked harder. Now, everybody's playing video games, watching YouTube, Snapchatting, FaceTiming. There's no time for work or anything, guys. So, we're not as hardworking as we should be because we have all these leisures and we take advantage of it. Why is it socially acceptable for a man to sleep with more than one woman, but a woman can't? And once again, it's the society that we live in. Men run it, and it's not fair to the females. How can we break the gender roles? Honestly, feminists, you guys are too harsh, in my opinion, that is. Remember, none of this is fact. This is just my opinion on these topics. If you're going about it, men are scum, blah, blah, blah. No, everybody's equal. Just prove it to everyone by just doing your best. That's it. That's all you have to do. Look at Amelia Earhart. Okay? Look at Harriet Tubman on the $20 bill now. Think about it. How do you know if you found the one? That's a hard one. The only way to know if you found the one is if they complete you. You might fight with them when you're with them from time to time, but that's part of growing. You have to go over hurdles and milestones. But guess what? You can't live without them. What is the point of marriage if it leads to divorce now? You could say the same thing about almost anything in life. What's the point of owning a business if most businesses fail? What's the point of trying if not that many people succeed? Well, guess what? You're not many people. You're you. So what? It might lead to divorce. You might get that one lucky person that you spend the rest of your life with. Just because it leads to divorce, you might have the best kids. You might have the next Albert Einstein. You never know. When can I be considered an adult when I am already a legal adult age-wise? It's whenever you start acting like an adult, taking on those challenges that adults do. Think about it. I'm not saying go have 5 kids, this and that, mortgage. No. When you start thinking like an adult, you are considered an adult. You can be an adult as early as the age 15. you're on your own. It's just based on the circumstances. Why is being an adult so difficult? Because the rewards are so great. So I just want to thank you guys for staying with me through this whole video. And if you made it to the end, you're wonderful. And I'll see you in the next one.